to be speaking about what is wrong with England in this Ashes test. They've gone into the Ashes with no confidence. I don't think they've not had any confidence. Brendan McCullum just needs to know what he's doing. I don't think he really knows what he's doing, especially in the first test when we didn't have a spinner, which I think we could have done with a spinner, but we didn't. And then ever since Mark Wood and Josh Archer have gone out, I think the bowling attack's been a bit worse, but it's not been the worst. I think the most weakness in the England side is Jamie Smith. He's not performing with the bat. He's not really performing at all with the gloves as well. He's dropped too many catches. But we really haven't got any other keeper unless we bring back Ollie Pope to put the gloves on. The opening pair, they're not really good, but we don't have a spare opening pair. We should be able to bring in people from the Lions, because I think like the likes of Ben McKinney would be good in the opening pair if Duckett or Crawley did just get duck, which they did. It's number 3. I don't think Ollie Pope will ever play England again. It will be Jacob Bethel from now on, which is quite disappointing. The second test, it was alright. Root with his 100, but they have batting collapses just really easily, England. Stokes isn't performing well with the bat anymore. He's starting to look like a bowler more than a batter. Now, as the time I'm recording this, Stokes got an 11 or 10 ball duck in the 5th test, first innings, which isn't good. And what I would have done is, I don't think he's performing good because he's captain, but you could also deny that. That was the same with Root. So you could give someone like Brooke, who Brooke will be the next England captain for sure. But it's unclear to know whether if Ben Stokes underperforms, then that means Harry Brooke might underperform as captain. And then who would it be given to? It wouldn't be given to a bowler. It wouldn't be given to Jamie Smith. It wouldn't be given to the opener pair. It would probably go back to Stokes. You've got to have a really good person who can bat, who can bat under the pressure, because I think a lot of these England batters, especially Jamie Smith, can't bat under pressure. They wanted to win the Ashes and they were out there like, with what Stuart Broad said, the worst Australia side since 2010. And they will probably listen to For the Love of Cricket podcast every day, which has given them a boost, and they probably thought, oh, we can now go and dominate Australia, which isn't the best. Travis Head, Marnus Labuschagne, Steve Smith, they're all really good against England, and they're all really good players. Alex Carey standing up to the stumps is a bit, but you know, keepers do that. I'm a keeper. I admit I've stood up to the stumps and gotten injured. Some of the Snitco's, I reckon if Snitco's was the big part, and we could have maybe even won one of the test matches, and it could be 2-2 if Snitco could actually do its job. Grounds view with Root catching. When Root caught Marnus Labuschagne last game, I don't think it was a catch, but a lot of people saying it's difficult because they're on a lot of money and they don't do their job properly, do they? Which is very annoying. I think another big weakness with England right now is Crawley. I think Ben Duckett should stay, but England need to find a new opener. Also, a lot of the Australian players will retire before 2027, or 2027 Ashes will be their last ever Ashes. So that might be good for England, but then you might also turn around and say there's much better people like Sam Costas, by Webster. They're all really good for their age, and they're coming and dominate Australia. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. So it was a short video. There'll be more out soon.